Hi there, Fitbit coach Adrian here, and today I'm gonna show you just how active zone minutes work with this quick, high-intensity active zone minute workout. For this workout, we're gonna move through all your heart rate zones. Pay attention to your wrist because you'll get notifications as we move from fat burn to cardio and touch peak. You ready to get started? Let's go. Don't forget to start a workout on your Fitbit device. Before we begin the workout, it's important to warm up the body and prepare it for the work ahead. So with that being said, we're gonna do our warm up now. Our first move is gonna be wrist rolls. Put your hands out in front of you and just roll your wrists around left and right, feeling them get looser and looser as you go. Now during this workout, you're gonna hear lots of references to heart rate and activity. That's because activity has been shown to have significant health benefits. In fact, the World Health Organization recently released their guidelines for the optimal amount of physical activity we should be getting every week. But more on that in a minute. Let's move on to our next move, which is gonna be reverse shoulder rolls. Bring your shoulders up, roll them down, set your arms back down, nice and easy. Coming up, setting them down. Feels nice. All right, as I was saying, the WHO recently released their guidelines for physical activity. That's 150 minutes of moderate activity like dancing, brisk walk, or gardening, or 75 minutes of vigorous activity like cycling, running, or hiking with a heavy pack. You can also mix it up by doing a combination of the two. Speaking of mixing things up, let's move on to our hips and loosen them up with some hip hurdles. Bring your legs up, out, and set it down, left and right, alternating as you go. Good, just like that. Now, all activity counts, not just stuff you do in the gym or any sort of competitive sports you may be involved in. Everything from walking to work, walking the dog, doing some gardening, playing with the kids, anything that sufficiently raises your heart rate counts towards your weekly goal of 150 minutes. Our last activity is gonna raise your heart rate. We've got predator jacks. It's just like jumping jacks, but a little bit lower and a little bit wider. Let's get into it. Now, the WHO hasn't just set guidelines for cardiovascular activity, they've also included strength training. They recommend that adults do at least 2 days of strength training per week. Now, we're gonna do a little bit of resistance training here in this workout to get you a jump start on that goal. Last one. Great job. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm warm, I'm loose, I'm ready to work. So let's get into it. For this workout, each section is going to be 30 seconds long with a small break to give us time to transition to the next move. If at any time you need to modify the moves to make it more comfortable for yourself, feel free to do so. That means slow things down or take breaks as needed. All right, now that we've got the rules out of the way, let's get into the workout. Our first movement is going to be bent over T raises. I like to call this one a slow burn because as you go, it really builds up and that back starts to burn. All right, hips back, arms out. Up and squeeze. Good. Controlling both sides of the movement, trying to get both arms to the same height each raise. Almost there. Keep working. Good. Is it burning? We're almost done. All right. Whew. That was good. My shoulders and upper back are definitely on fire. This next movement is gonna help you build some agility and get your heart rate elevated. We have lateral high knees. We're gonna move left and right, bringing our knees up in front of us. Let's go. All right, whew. My heart rate's definitely elevated. This next movement is really gonna challenge you to move up a zone. Try to get to that cardio zone if you can. We've got drop squats. Gonna drop it down, touch, jump in, and switch. Ready? Let's do it. Good. Now, as you get a feel for the movement, pick up the pace. All right. Almost there. Can you go a little faster? Whew, time. And would you look at that? I got a buzz notifying me that I just moved up to that cardio zone. And those drop squats get me every time. Well, we're gonna slow things down with the classic. We got push-ups coming up. Step the feet back, get a strong high plank, and push up and down. Now, if you need to go to your knees to do these, that's totally all right. Just make sure that your hips are forward, you're squeezing those glutes, and you're pushing strong with the entire hand. We're halfway. Last 5 seconds. Keep working. And time. All right, let's go to our forearms and do a forearm plank. Shoulder right over the elbow joint. Forearms parallel. Tuck that tailbone. Squeeze that core. Hold on. You're doing great. Got 10 seconds left. Stay with me. 2, 1, and done. We'll give those wrists a quick roll. We're gonna go back to a high plank, and we're doing high plank jacks. It's like a jumping jack, but from a high plank position. If at any time while you're doing these, you need to slow it down and step the feet out because you're getting overheated, that's totally fine. But then when you're feeling ready, jump right back into it. We're halfway. Finish strong, and time. We gotta get back to our feet. We got fast feet and squat. All right, this next move is really gonna raise your heart rate. I challenge you to see if you can hit cardio and maybe even touch the peak. We got fast feet and squat, up on the toes in a squat position. Let's go. We're halfway. Almost there. Woo, time. Oh man. Yep, I moved up. That was a tough one. Whew. This next move will allow you to bring your heart rate back down. We're gonna do alternating side kicks. With control and balance, we're gonna left leg up, kick, right leg up, kick. Let's go. Really embrace this moment to allow your heart rate to lower so that you can go hard on our next exercise. Really squeeze that glute as you kick that leg out. 5 seconds left. And time. Oh man, glutes are on fire. This last move, we're gonna end on a high note. We've got alternating jump lunges. Come down to a good lunge position, 90 on the front, 90 on the rear. Jump up, switch legs, and keep going. Now, as you do this, you might move up a zone or two. And if you get into peak, try and only stay there for 15 seconds or less. We don't want to hang out in the red zone. We just want to touch it. 5 seconds left. And time. Oh man, that was great. Thank you so much for working out. Whew, that was a great workout. Let's cool things down, starting with some deep breathing. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Again, and out. One more. Last time. All right, let's get into some stretches for the legs. We'll do a hamstring and calf stretch. Left foot forward, toe up. Reach down for that toe. If you can't quite reach the toe, just go to the shin. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit longer, then we'll switch legs. All right, let's switch. Right side, same thing, toe up, reaching down for the toe if you can. If not, just go into the shin. All right, come up slowly. Let's get into the quad stretch. Left leg first, grab that left foot with the left hand, pull up, knee pointed down. Right hand can be out for additional balance, and we're gonna hold here. All right, slowly switch sides. Good. The last thing we're gonna do is a standing back and shoulder stretch. You wanna interlace your hands behind you, pull straight down, chest proud, shoulders back, really feeling this stretch all the way around through your upper back, chest, and shoulders. Just hold here, don't force the stretch. If you feel really tight, don't have to go further than you're able to go. It should be easy and it should feel good. It shouldn't feel painful. All right, I don't know about you, but I feel loose, I feel relaxed. If you feel like you need more stretching though, feel free to do some more on your own. But for now, we're gonna open up the Fitbit app, check out the exercise tile, and see how we did with our active zone minutes. Open the exercise tile in the Fitbit app to see exactly where your heart rate was during this workout and which moves impacted your active zone minutes total the most. From my graph, I can see that I was in cardio for 3 minutes for a total of 6 active zone minutes, and that I was in fat burn for 6 minutes for an overall active zone minutes total of 12 minutes. Active zone minutes really rewards your hard work by giving you double the minutes for cardio and peak, allowing you to spend less time in the gym and more time doing what you love. The way active zone minutes are calculated, it allows me to maximize the benefits of both medium and high intensity activity. To include strength training, which the World Health Organization recommends doing at least twice a week. Thank you so much for exploring active zone minutes with me today. I look forward to working out with you again and helping you to find your fit.